Good morning. Happy Saturday. Everyone's still asleep in my house, so there's that. But I need to get up because I need to go to Joann's to pick up some materials for the bag that I'm filming today. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Ooh, my curls are like trying to come out of the bun, everything. Yeah, so today I am filming February 1st is bag of the month. I'm going to try to take my time, try to explain a lot of things very like breezy and easy, and give you different angles. So I'm excited about that. I need to get that whole area set up. That table, the machine that I'm using, I'm going to be using the straight stitch 5550N, which is similar to a Juki QVP Mini and or a Janome HD, just any straight stitch machine, or like the Brother 1500. And so I need to get that together. I can't tell you much about the bag because when you strike or test for a bag person, you kind of promise your confidentiality that you're not going to reveal or show anything prior to the release. But I could tell you the fabric I'm going for. I uh, Joann's recently has Eddie Bauer, so I'm going to do my take on an Eddie Bauer bag, like a camp style one. So I'm really excited about that. I need to go pick up some duck cloth at Joann's and some more foam. And my family is going to be leaving. Well, my son is spending the night, already spent the night with my nephew, Nasim, and my daughter and my husband are going to a gumbo event at my mother-in-law's house. So it's just going to be me, and I'm happy that I could take my time and break up the segments, and then when my husband comes home, he's going to put together the video, and I'm excited. Good morning, and I'm really excited because I think you guys are really gonna like the bag of the month. The first bag, if you aren't a part of the group, I highly suggest you can, if you're not on Facebook, you can just go to bag of the month and you can see the first one. If you are on Facebook, I would recommend you to join the bag of the month. The bag of the month has been around for I think since like 2008, and it happens twice a year. And they'll have three artists, and the way the artists are set up, it's for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. And three people will come on and they will um, do their bags for that whole entire month. And there's usually videos included, whatever else is included. The first bag is very classic, simple, chic, everyday bag that I feel like anyone and everyone would want. The second one, I told you guys already, I felt like it feels more like a spring or summer bag. And I just got a glimpse of the third bag for bag of the month, and it's just amazing how these designers are able to just create things like that. Isn't it a nice and easy bag to make? And it's just really pretty. It's just the simplicity of the bag makes it so gorgeous. It looks like somebody you bought it from a store immediately, but it comes together so beautifully. So I'm really excited for the people that I've been watching them make the bags, and they're just knocking them out of the park. Um, so uh yeah, there, so I'm doing the video for the second one, and I'm really excited to do it. I love making videos for bag of the month because um I don't know, it brings out a different side of me. Like I said, normally I would probably do something Star Wars, but this time I'm doing something Eddie Bauer, and my original bag that I tested is a Juicy Couture. So I wanted to try something different so people can see different materials that they can make a bag. That's kind of like my POV. I love showing you how to use unconventional materials to make bags. So for the Juicy Couture bag, it is actually Juicy Velour fabric. And so I had to stabilize it, everything, but like my kids keep petting it because it is the same fabric that we had on our butts in the early 2000s. And it's a very cute bag to me. I would wear it. And that's saying a lot because normally I want to wear something that's secretly geeky because I'm a geek. But this is super cute. And it just reminds me of like the 2000s when everyone had Juicy Couture or just Juicy on their rear ends. So I had a lot of fun with that one. This one I wanted to make a little bit more rugged, and Eddie Bauer fabric just came recently to Joann's about 6 months ago, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna make this one with Eddie Bauer fabric so people can see like the different ways you can make bags. So there's that. So yesterday, I had to order an like emergency stash of um some webbing because a lot of my webbing got wet and some of them were drying, but I noticed like the seatbelt webbing, they have like wet spots that are dry, so it's blotchy, and I can't put that on a bag and sell that rightfully. I would just go crazy. So I've ordered some fabric from Georgia Girl Stitch. I love the fact that they always do handwritten notes. And again, their packaging is always on point. There's always a note. But I got all these cuties, and I wanted to show you some of the colors because I got asked, like, when I do get webbing, what colors do I usually get? I like to use, like, every color. I don't have just one. But this one's called Chestnut, and this one I'm going to be using to make another kind of, like, Harry Potter style bag that I made before. I had a person that sent me their Ocean Wrap to make them a Trailblazer, and I matched that pretty blue pink with this beautiful mauve color. I have plans for a Scarlet Witch, and I got a maroon color. Her colors are so gorgeous. There's some colors I got for no reason whatsoever, like this crocodile color. It's not an army green. It is like, I can't explain it. It was very weird. I was looking at it for a very long time because it's not an army green and it's not an olive green. It's like if they had a kid, this is that color. So, I love her webbing. It's nice and thick. It's a good her quality of her her quality of her webbing is just amazing. Of course, I got black. I feel like everyone always gets black. And then I got this one. I have another Ahsoka bag that I want to make. And this is a blue-gray. And I never seen a color like it. Isn't that pretty? This color's so beautiful. And I think the rest of them are like simple colors like navy, red, and she included 2 free gifts. That's the one thing I love about ordering from her is there's always like a little free something like that surprises you. And these 2 are really cute, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put them on. I'm trying to stack these other ones up. She sent me, this is leopard webbing turquoise and brown leopard. These are so pretty. I think I know I can use this. I have an idea for this. This one is going to be something special. I just haven't figured out what bag it's coming to me. I'm actually thinking one of her patterns will look really dope with this color. Like the cami as a strap. So I got those yesterday. She's another person that I just love buying from because the shipping process is like you order it, and I ordered it like at midnight, and the next morning it was like already processed, label sent out, and tracking it was sent out like first thing in the mail. And I'm just like, I love her. I just love her. Like, I know she's busy with a million because her webbing collection has grown so much over the year. So I know a lot of people go to her for webbing, and her and her staff are just like on that, like, we're gonna ship it out. Kind of like how it reminds me of Sarah Lawson. Everyone always asks me where I get my cork from. I go for Sarah Lawson, and then So Many Creations. They ship fast. They ship so fast. The reason why I have a huge heart spot for So Sweetness is because I feel like her price point for cork is cheaper than everyone else's. Also is her shipping. I don't know how she does this with her shipping, but like you could order a lot and your shipping is going to be under $10. And she usually ships the same day or within the same day. Kind of like Lauren from So Whatever, Lauren Morminos, they ship. Like I swear I didn't even hit enter and they'll be like processing. And I'm like, what the hell? What are you guys doing over there? So, these are, I usually go cotton. I'm not a big seatbelt, or I'll do cotton poly. But I don't, I have this thing with seatbelt webbing. This is, this is seatbelt webbing. I like a little bit thicker strap just to secure, because most of the time I use these for bags. Her seatbelt webbing is a little bit thicker than normal, but this is what her seatbelt webbing looks like. But anyone that knows me knows that I like cotton or a collie polyester mix. It's just I feel like it's more secure. And cotton polyester I like too, because you can singe the ends still. But her seatbelt webbing's pretty thick compared to what I usually see. I'm just not a huge fan because I feel like it is so slippery. So when it gets onto its slider, sometimes it just slides down and gives it more slack over the use of the day. And that could be irritating, continuously adjusting. So what I've learned from my clients is they love mostly the cotton, because once they like adjust it to the position they are, it ain't moving. Um, it kind of, seatbelt reminds me of some bra straps. If you wear a bra, then you understand some bra straps, like when you adjust that little notch, stay, and you're like, yeah, the girls are sitting up, and then you get that one bra where one of them, it keeps sliding down throughout the day, and you're just like, yeah, I hate this bra with a passion. I want to set it on fire. Because it's not the slider, it is the strap. If the strap is too slippery, it's going to do it. So my Avalita showed me at a very, very young age, because I had a bra that I was my favorite white bra. Like it was like it felt like a t-shirt, but the strap kept sliding. So she put like lace, she's hand stitched lace on the underside, and when I adjust it, it would just stay. So I've learned at a very young age that certain straps just make this adjuster move more than others, and it happens a lot on bras. So if you put like a little bit of like lace or a little bit of twill tape that fits the bra and hand stitch it on, you will not have any issues with that adjusting anymore. Yeah, because that's my big pet peeve, because I had big boobs, and trust me, I miss having small ones. Because the adjusters will start sliding, and you're like, now one girl's here, one girl's like here. That sucks. Gotta go to the bathroom, gotta adjust stuff. Oh yeah, today I got another round of antibiotics in me, so I feel better. Um, so I went to the urgent care. It was a while. I have an ear infection and I have a sinus infection. They hear the congestion in my chest, so I'm on some steroids and I'm on antibiotics, so I feel a little bit better. So I still have tons of congestion, but I'm hoping with the, as I progress more and more with the antibiotics, they'll feel better more. I usually get my webbing from Georgia Girl Stitch. She's my favorite place to get webbing. It's just like the colors that she comes up with, like, oh, I cannot wait to put this with this not Harry Potter, but Lord of the Ring materials, because it's just, oh, come on, isn't this, I like blue. I mean, you obviously can see everything around me is always blue, but I'm a sucker for some mauve. Like there is a Fabletics mauve like jumpsuit that I want to get. Like it's a tracksuit with the pants with joggers, and it's this color, and I'm just like, it's so beautiful. But this, as you can tell, is not very complimentary to my skin tone. I think the reason why I go to cool tones is because it makes me look darker than I am. Anyone that has seen me in person knows how extremely pale I am. So, you got color theory works, people. Color, right? There's a reason why you see me in like a lot more cool tones than warm. So, yeah, that's my favorite. And I was really, this crocodile just screams HP to me. So I'm like really excited about that. So yesterday I put out a reel, And I told you guys that her name is Sarah Mary I have her Patreon in the info in the box. People keep messaging me asking me for the pattern. She does not work like this. You have to join her Patreon to get her patterns that she releases every month. She creates a brand new pattern every single month with written directions. And to be honest with you, I have not watched any of her videos. I am a visual learner, but I believe that, how can I say this? I believe the reason why I like testing so much is it started testing me to try to do things without videos. When you're a tester, there is no videos to follow. You have to read instructions. If you get confused, you have to keep rereading it, and it's kind of like school. So I've been a tester for a very long time. So if I have, I don't watch a lot of videos. So her instructions were very crystal clear. They were very, I'm trying to see if I have. Right behind me. I'm saving the pattern pieces because I'm going to be making a second bag. Her instructions are really clear. They're well written out. So I had no problem. I didn't look at the video once. However, there is a video to do it. I'm actually going to make this one, I'm hoping tomorrow, because I made this one. And I guess because there's certain techniques that are very similar. She did have a few techniques that I haven't seen other people do in the bag, and it was very simple and it was straight to the point. I thoroughly enjoyed this pattern, and I guess I joined her Patreon because like when people join my Patreon, I don't know if you guys know this, like every time someone joins my Patreon, I freaking do a dance. Like I wag my tail like a puppy because you're supporting my art. You're supporting that you like my modifications, you like the way I style bags, you like me. And when you're supporting me, it it means the world. So I do the same thing. There's certain, like I support Gertie on Charm Patterns. I support now Sarah because she has patterns that other people don't have it. I love the fact that she does have her Patreon platform. I understand people are like, oh, I just want to pay for the pattern in the video. That's not, things are constantly evolving. When patterns first came out, from McCall's Vogue and everything like that, there's no videos. There's still no videos. You have to ask for permission from McCall or Vogue to do a video. There's no videos. It was everything, and their instructions are total shite compared to what we have now. Things evolved, and people started creating their own product patterns, getting frustrated with the big four factory ones, and writing very descriptive compared to McCall's and Vogue's. From there's people vlogging and taking pictures of each step, and from there came YouTube and there's videos. But if you go back to the beginning of sewing, there's no videos, and there are very few. If you go back to like the early 1900s, there are pattern pieces where you had to create your own seam allowance and there's no instructions. So the thing is I want to tell you, like, if you're in my Patreon, I'm challenging you this year, and this is how you're earning your badges. We're doing a bag, and I showed you guys how to modify 2 pattern pieces, and that is really important for you to learn. They're straight lines. You didn't have to add a seam allowance. You didn't have to add any curves. Nada, nothing. Just a seam allowance of 1/4 of an inch. How to split and add stuff to create a modification, because that's what at the end of the day, I want you to be able to be done with this bag and you created a modification that you feel that you're secure enough to use again in another bag. With Sarah, she looks like she starts off with a bag and she focuses mostly on 3D pockets, and she has different techniques, and it's good to learn from other people. So I understand if some people get frustrated that it's just not a pattern you could buy. Things are constantly evolving. That's all I have to say on that. And I understand both point of view, that you don't want to be on a subscription on a monthly basis, but at the same time, you're supporting an artist. It can be 2 cups of coffee from Starbucks. So if you decide to make your coffee at home 2 times a day, 2 times a month, and decide to support her, then you're supporting her dream and supporting her creating different patterns. And it also gives you exclusivity. Not everyone has this pattern. The reason why people are freaking out about the pattern, and I'm getting tons of messages, is it's not like any other. It's shaped very differently, and I plan on making a slew full of them for AwesomeCon. So with that being said, no further ado, let me show you Cecilia. So first of all, let's clap at my fussy cutting skills. Yeah, no template. There will be a lesson in Patreon. I plan on doing a lesson on how to fussy cut today. So in Patreon, heads up, next week you're going to get a hidden lesson on fussy cutting with regular pattern pieces and other things you can do if you can't do regular pattern pieces, and how to create a pattern piece out of like a clear piece of paper so that way you can fussy cut. So fussy cutting skills aside, yeah, I don't want to decide. And also, I might do a video next month on how to coordinate things, because I think Sarah Lawson said something very interesting about 5-6 years ago. You can make the most same bag. I can make this bag in all brown and nobody will like it. Sometimes it's the fabric and the accessories in the fabric and the details that make the bag where everybody wants to do it. Okay, so there's a 3D pocket. She used one zipper. I use two. Whenever I have any pockets like this, I always do two, just in case one zipper breaks off. The bag is still functional with another. So when you open it up, you have this nice pocket. And I use vinyl on the bottom of this instead of cloth, like fabric. I use this tag, which I need to message Lauren because I'm all out of these Star Wars tags and I don't see them on her site, and I really need some more. But as you can see, this shape is different. It climbs up. There's a unique curve, and then it goes flat. I love that. Now, I did do my handle a little bit different because I use thicker fabric. This is the Luxe Red from Laura Mormino. If you haven't sewed with Luxe, you're missing out. It is a little bit thicker. This can get thick and it gets slippery, so have a Teflon foot or put tape on the bottom of your foot, but it is worth it. So I have the handle. What I did different is this part was tucked in. So instead of tucking it in, I released it out and had the handle in between and riveted in two different spots, because she does do a bar. You sew a box, but because this vinyl was super thick, and even though I could sew through it on my other machine, I thought it would look better if I had two black rivets, and I'm still not mad at that. And on the other side, I added a red clip so that someone could put their keys. That's not a part of the pattern. If you know me, if I'm doing a bag that's I'm not doing a video for, then I'm going to modify something. So, and I also did some modifications on my, on this. She had this as webbing. I created it because I love matte black hardware. I did another little D-ring in case somebody wants to put a charm or they want to stick their keys on that, then they can. I have, the back is simple. I wish, what I'm going to do for the next one, I'm going to put a zipper pocket in the back so that someone can put their cell phone or whatever. I have my, Ahsoka's face has my, my metal tag. I have matte black hardware for Star Wars. So I have the Hope, and I have Baby Yoda, Grogu. And the inside, I did something different. She had this as a zipper pocket, but because this is like 4.5 inches, I thought it would be better just as a regular slip pocket. And then there's an additional slip pocket that I added a trim to. And it's all bound. So, oops, I used Allison Glass because it had like that whole star, like hyperdrive when they go into like hyperdrive. So, and then it's bound. And instead of I used 2 1/4 of an inch because I knew instead of a 2-inch binding, because I used vinyl throughout, and vinyl is a little bit thicker. So yes, I love this bag, and I am going to do the other version where it's like a 3 pouch. It's like another pouch on the top of a pouch. I think this is super cute. I think this handbag is amazing. It is different from my HP one that I made, but it's hilarious because like my HP one, it's a different shape. Mine's is more boxy. Hers is not. It's a more it goes up into a shape. Hers is a little bit bigger than mine. I did add a slip pocket on the back of mine, and it has like a similar feel to it. So I'm like, I love the boxy shape, but I'm in love with this shape on the top. It is just sick because it goes in, curves in with a sharper curve, and it gives it like a kind of a trapezoid look. And I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like I like weird shapes. Like I sometime next week or the following week, I have to do Country Cow's new bag because that reverse bag, that shape is sexy as hell. Yeah, I call the bag sexy. Really look at that Country Cow bag. It is sexy. And there is no other backpack that is like that. Yes, there is other anti-theft bags, but that bag, I'm telling you, because it's not like a squared and it's like round and curved, if you are not a stick figure and you have some kind of shape, it will make you look more shapely in the back because the curves are a illusion. So when it's on someone's back, it makes you look smaller because the way this bag is shaped. I know that sounds weird, but this is how people in fashion think. This is, if you look at Anna Winters, if you look at Chanel, if you look at all that stuff, they think of shapes to make the body look elongated, give it the illusion that it's taller, skinnier, more shapely. Clothes and colors and cuts are powerful. Our bags are powerful in how we give it shape too. So I really enjoyed making this. I thought it was going to take me a long time. I got off a Captain Song with You. I went somewhere. I don't know where I went. I finished this bag in like 3 hours, like cut, heat, pressing everything and putting it together. It comes together beautifully. I'm going to do the other one, and I probably am going to try to do all of her bags for that she has out right now. So I could put them in see how they do at AwesomeCon. I just think that people will love that style bag, want it, and buy it, and we shall see. I love the leopard too, Eve. Anything neutral will look good. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Meryl. Yeah, I joined her Patreon. I believe in I'm a firm believer in trying to there's she has a $3 one where you don't get the patterns but you want to just support her. I have like the same tier too where it's like $2.99 or $3.99 or something like that, where you get like little tidbits if I do go live, but you're basically supporting me. Supporting somebody helps them buy the materials they need to create dreams. That's the way I look at it. Think of it as a cup of coffee or 2 cups of coffee. If you're a person that buys Starbucks every day, it can literally be 1 cup of coffee for you. Just it's supporting somebody else's dream, and you never know, by supporting this person in a little way makes such a big impact. Like her bags are, I cannot, if you were like, Shinova, give me a pattern that looks similar to this because I don't want to join the Patreon, I can't give you one. I have none that I could tell you that looks like it. And that I'm also a person like exclusivity. I like to be a part of something that's rare and unique. And yeah, so I'm on her Patreon. That's the same reason why I'm on Gertie's. I love vintage clothes, and I want to support someone that wants to keep on creating different patterns and thinking outside of the box. And it's the same thing with me. If you like the way I modify stuff and you're like, I want to learn from her, if you ask in this thing, there's so many people that watch me live that are a part of my Patreon, and they could tell you, I'm not going to be like, here's the pattern piece, I'm sending it to you. I'm going to do a video so you can see how I create these pattern pieces, because I want you to learn what I learned so you can do what you want and make bags of your dreams. Sorry. Postnatal drip sucks. And I forgot my water. Her info is in the description box. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, that fabric was up from her pre-order 3 years ago. You need to follow Notorious to see if she's going to rerun it. The bag is on Patreon. You get there's videos. I did not watch the videos. I'm not a person that really watches videos. Even though I am a visual learner, striking and testing has taught me to really read directions and really go for it. The fabric is from Notorious Fabric, and it was a pre-order from 2-3 years ago. Thank you. I love all the colors on that bag too. I love to mix it up. You're going to be seeing a lot of Ahsoka, Tano, Star Wars, which I'm a huge fan of Ahsoka, Star Wars bags because she will be at AwesomeCon, and so I'm going to capitalize on that. So when people buy bags, they're like, "Oh my God, I want to buy this bag and wear it and take a picture with Ahsoka." I need to buy the Country Cow pattern. So let's see. No, the Country Cow pattern is not just for curvy people. I'm saying it's for anybody. Like you can, it gives a very flattering shape. So she definitely could have it, Christina. Yeah, I'm going to need antique brass hardware soon. Um, I just gotta, whoo, yeah, I gotta get, yeah, I got a good friend sent me so many antique rivets. I'm still on cloud nine. I have them in a little case, and because she separated the heads from the male and female parts, and I almost cried because like you have no idea. And this time I actually taped the bottom of them into one of the drawers. Yeah, I did that. Oh, thank you. Like, seriously, Julie, that means the world to me because that was a whole goal of mine. People want to know how I do stuff, and it's really hard because when I first initially started doing YouTube videos, I would show people like small modifications and all. If you go to my original videos, you'll see comments, stick to the pattern. That's not in the pattern. So I decided to make my YouTube channel exactly what the pattern is. A lot of people are visual learners, so I am not going to deviate from the instructions so that way you can learn how to make the bag that you bought the pattern from. Then then people were like, well, maybe you should start a Patreon. And no, there are people that have Patreons out there, but usually it's like behind the scenes or come here's a special release of my pattern or teaching you slowly how to do a class. I wanted to show you how to pick a bag. We're all going to pick it. It's group. We all vote on it, and we're going to modify it. We're going to modify it the way you like the bags that I make. We're going to modify it and try new things. Last year, my Patreon they got free free PDF files of the bow that I made on my bags that everybody was trying to figure out how to make last year. They got credit card templates that I use in my bags. So like we're learning things, we're trying new things, and this year we're doing camp badges. So I'm doing the first set of badges, and we're going to be making a sash so that we can either iron on or sew on our badges. So each month you get a new badge that I'll send out on the last two tiers. The first tier of my Patreon is basically similar to Sarah's, is supporting the channel, supporting the dream. And then sometimes I get people that don't want to do a recurring one. You can always hit me up and pay on my Ko-fi and just say, hey, I want to support you that way too. Ko-fi, I think, is really genius because they work through PayPal, but it's not PayPal, it's a separate site. So if somebody just wants to make a one-time contribution, they can do that too. But Sarah is definitely worth the Patreon. I love this bag. I think it was one of I it's new to me, and it came together. Like I honestly could have made another one and sat down that day, but I've been sick and I'm not trying to overdo anything because I know I have so many events coming up and I don't want to just like you know, just like be sprawled out on the on the basement floor. Like I don't feel good. So yeah, I'm super excited about doing that. So today is I'm going to be making something with Eddie Bauer. I'm going to be working with colors I normally don't work with, so that way I could change it up and do something fun. But it is gonna have a little bit of Shinova twist. I don't know if you're aware, like Eddie Bauer, he has a lot of Sasquatch stuff, so expect some Sasquatch like things in it. And the reason why I'm laughing is the first time I went to So Magical Expo, everybody kept asking for pictures, and I was the person that kept doing the Sasquatch post and then asking everybody to do it with me in this. So it was a thing because it felt I the reason why I did it is I felt like the tallest person there, and then that's when I met Nicole, and it was like, "Oh my god, another tall person." And then when I went to the Dallas So Magical, then there was Danielle, and there was another one. So, but the reason why I did the Sasquatch thing in the first one is like I felt like a giant compared to everybody there. And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm I'm that rare wooden creature that everyone sees but doesn't know." They just like, yeah, that person's tall and hairy. That kind of fits me. I'm a very hairy person. Okay, I have to, wax the lip, wax the unibrow. I'm a hairy person. It's just who I am. With a lot of hair comes other hair responsibilities. Okay. Um, but yeah, we had so much fun. Um, at So Magical, and it looks like they're going to be doing it in Tennessee. I won't be going to Tennessee. I definitely will be trying to go at if I get in as a teacher for Florida, and tagging along my husband so that people can meet him in person because everybody knows him but like hasn't met him in person. And so I'm excited about that. Also, I think there's a few tickets left for my So Whatever weekend, Whatever studio weekend, and I'm really excited about that. Um, the hotel's booked, tickets booked. I'm just now a bottle of nerves. I'm going to create a video on November 1st on what you would need to bring. If you're going to do foam, Decaville, heavy, light, whatever for that class, and I'm really excited about that. And it's really cool because I have people reaching out like, "Hey, I bought the tickets. I've been wanting to see you live," and it's crazy because because there's different locations of people now that are opening up and allowing teachers to teach, like in Las Vegas, California, St. Louis, North Carolina. You have the opportunity to teach in different locations that you're able to reach more people, and it's pretty exciting. Let's see. Yeah. Oh my God, Meryl, we have to we you need to message me. I have one more left, and like there's gonna be like three Star Wars people. Anakin's gonna be there, Ahsoka's gonna be there, and the lady that was on Boba Fett and in Mandalorian, she's gonna be there. So I need all the Star Wars tags I could possibly get right now. So, Star Wars tags, hit me up. I will pay for them. I'll pay for shipping, everything. Okay. So let's see. I didn't see him in her collection. I seen the other ones. Yeah, but the more that I need all the Star Wars one. You're about to get Ahsoka out. Yes, Meryl is a very awesome offer, and I really, really appreciate that. And I will take you up on buying them from you and paying for shipping. Because I need them. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm trying to do different angles today. I got to clear off the table that has all this that I'm going to be sewing with, oil it up, thread it, everything, so that way I can get it prepared for the video today. So I'm trying to do something a little bit different. I'm trying to like sew up, put tape, put everything on everything, so that way the video can go a little bit faster, and it's not like 3 hours later I'm still doing this video. Because when I do a more labor intensive, they can go up to 2 hours, so I'm trying to see how I could help cut time a little bit on that. I don't fast forward, and I don't do like my editing skills are subpar at best. It's mostly me. I like to show you it raw, like with mistakes, because I make mistakes like all the time. Me and the seam ripper are like best friends and also enemies. But yeah, I just want to share that with you. Oh, Christine. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. I really appreciate all of you. I know I oh god, it's Star Wars it's like Star Wars bananas. So I'm going to make I plan on making where's that pattern for the other one? Okay, so I'm on a Sarah kick. I go through this. Her other bag pattern is it has like pouches all over it. So that's my idea is to like sew one of her things up a day. So tomorrow I was going to sew up a backpack, and then Monday I'm going to be sewing up a custom order because I think I have everything that I need for the custom order, and it's MLK, so everyone will be home. Um, so I'm gonna do a custom order. Tuesday is Patreon. We're gonna be doing the first part, and Tuesday I'm also going to be filming a swoon video so that way it could be released that Friday. Um, and I'm trying to get that done on Tuesday and upload it on Tuesday so Patreon can view it first. If you're part of my Patreon team, no matter what level you are, if I do a video, I usually let you guys see it 2 to 3 days before the public sees it. So as long as it's not like bag of the month or like Rosa and the test they're coming out, I can't do that because again, you have like an unspoken agreement that you won't show the pattern prior to it being shown. So, and you got to respect that. You know, there's a lot of like that you just got to respect that. So, if it's like a swoon pattern or a pattern that's already out, my Patreon people get to see it 2 to 3 days, sometimes sooner if I'm able to upload. Um, and then I have like little skill builders, and I'm going to show. I'm going to be doing a review on this bad boy right here. Love that. I love this. I love it. I want to get they have the attachment now where you can put it on onto a stool and you can step on it and it goes up and down. But this attachment goes forward or backwards. You can choose which direction. And then there's an oil spout right here. I need to get a Buckle Guy gift card though because I want to get more of the purse feet, but they charge per purse feet like 10 cents. But I promise you, I love that's my favorite purse feet. So I need that me when taxes comes around, I'm about to spend a lot of money at Buckle Guy. I need a Buckle Guy gift card. Like I know somebody asked me what I want because they didn't we changed Christmas gifts and then they were like, I didn't get you a Christmas gift. I might need to get a Buckle Guy. Um so yeah, that's it. That's all I have. You see my Lord of the Rings. You can see all my nerdiness behind me. And oh god, this is still drying, this Decaville heavy. It still has like a huge wet spot on the bottom. So it's like I had to unroll everything. It is driving me nuts. Yes, I have to save for it too. Trust me, like I have so my biggest con is coming up in March and like I have so many things I want to get. I I need a new iPad. I know I need that, but I would love to get that prior so that way I can use the iPad at the actual event as a kiosk. Um but there's so many things that I want to get, but the attachment for the foot press I want so bad. And I have a lot of dies, but I know I need like purse feet and different things that you can't get anywhere except at Buckle Guys. Yes, I did see that they have Rainbow Hardware too. I need a Buckle Guy gift card. Okay. Like they kill me every time they send me something. I'm like, damn it, stop. You know you guys are doing the most. Oh, I could just give you my address. Just send me a message. Yeah, because my Etsy doesn't show anything. Like when people send me fabric from Etsy, I have to give them everything. I don't have a I don't have a website because I don't sell anything except myself for sewing. I don't sell anything other than my bags and my knowledge. That's it. Hey Karen, what's up? So yeah, Buckle Guys is like, ooh, I love that. I love Buckle Guys. I can just be on sometimes before I go to bed. I love to just scroll through their stuff and then I'll fall asleep with the phone on my face. but it was worth it. It was worth it. I love my little thing, and then I put it on my with chapstick. I'm just saying, it's so cute. Look, it has like a little honey spoon, and then you open it up, and then you put the honey spoon in there, and you get it. So, I got this as a Christmas gift, and it's my favorite thing right now. So it's right behind me, and then that's what I use, and then you can see like the millions of glues and stuff. So yeah, the little chapstick is super cute. Um, yeah, so that is it. I'm about to go wake up my daughter so we can go to Joann's because I need to pick up my order and I need to get blue webbing and a little bit more fabric. So hey Joanne. So yeah, that's the end of this. I will see you guys on Sunday. I won't be able to show you the bag I made today on Sunday, but we could talk about whatever you want. Come bring your questions, and I'll talk to you guys later. And I hope you guys have a really good Saturday. Stay safe and happy sewing. Bye. You won't lose it. It has a compartment. See? It has a little compartment. It has like it's like a Lego. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay. Bye.